Hi everyone, hi Nick. I have another completed journal to share with you today. This is a hardback journal with a hand-painted fabric cover. There's two signatures, front and back. I've left plain. The spine is ridged. There's 4 ridges on there, and it's embellished with a very fluffy bow that's antique lace and sari silk and seam binding, and just some really muted, very muted colors to go with the cover. And the closure is also eyelets and some more of the antique lace. It measures 7.5 by 5.5, and it has a 2.5 inch spine if you want to count where the covers line, front and back cover line up. But the actual book board for the spine is like 2 inches. And there is plenty of room. There's plenty of room for it to grow. Calling this one a Civil War diary. It is primarily a writing journal, although there's ephemera and so forth in here as well. I've been thinking about doing a Civil War journal for a while, and I just found this kit that I thought would go pretty well with it, and I pulled some things together that I had, and things I bought, and things I found on the internet, and this is what I came up with. The kit is from Screech Owl. It is called the Victorian Diary, but I kind of took it in a little bit of a different direction. Front and back inside cover. This is a sheet from, it's called Floral Muse from Dovecraft, which is a little hard to find. I've had it for a while. I think I actually found it on eBay probably 2 years ago, and I use it sparingly because I love this paper stack, and then I'm afraid I'm not gonna be able to get it again, so I kind of hoard it. And I also have ephemera from Tsunami Rose, and just things out of my stash and stuff I've made and stuff I found on the internet. So the doilies are from Junk That Treasures. I made tags out of scrap paper. And this little ATC size cards from the kit, and then I just made some pockets out of scrap paper that I put washi and book page and embossed, and just playing around with some stuff. Excuse me. This is some of that from the antique embroidery book. We have sheet music. This is a facsimile from a Harper's Weekly from during the Civil War that I bought on Amazon. I cut a couple pages from that to use for pages. I think I'm going to turn around and read it if you wanted to. There's a flip up. This is just from scrap from the cover. This is from the internet, Dixie. And this is Tsunami Rose. And this is from the antique Sears catalog. I have Ledger. I made some snippet roll and made tabs, used it for tabs. I bought some replicas of Union and Confederate money, and mostly what they came is all the same size, and I don't believe that they were actually all standard size, because each state had their own money at that time. So you can kind of like, they're crackly, they're kind of like aged coffee dyed vellum. Pretty sure you can write on these with a pen if you wanted to, or you can just leave them. On this side, this is a antique, ow, my hair, ouch, my hair is caught, ouch, the tripod. This is an antique, oh come on, focus. This is an antique cabinet card It's not a tintype because it's not metal, but it is an antique photograph of a handsome couple. I have 3 or 4 of these, and I was trying to find one that looked like it might be from Civil War period based on the size of the skirt. But most of them are, the ones I have there in the bustle era, so this one looked to be the closest. I think this is probably post Civil War because I don't think that's the big crinoline. And I've included a glassine envelope, and I'm going to tuck it this way so that if whoever gets it wants to save that photo, they can put it in the envelope, or you can use the envelope elsewhere. I printed off some battlefield maps off the internet. This is Gettysburg. I have some book page with some poetry. This is that old textbook that I have that I'm pretty sure was I bought it, but I'm pretty sure it was my senior year of high school, I think. I think was the textbook that I had. Dictionary. And that's from the kit. And I have some vintage library cards. And this one happens to be from a book about Robert E. Lee, so I thought that was appropriate. Stuck that in there. These are from that antique agriculture book. It is from that period. This is about agriculture from Maine. Damask bag. And I've got this on the internet. It's the timeline of events, starting with Southern Secession. Little, excuse me, altered ticket that I got from Junk That Treasure, and it's just a scrap piece of paper from when I was originally going to use this for the front and back, but I cut it wrong, so used it for tournament cards. It's a Victorian floral book. Some floral painting instructions from a book that my mother gave me. Piece of antique embroidery and some lace. You can tuck something in there if you wish. Just a large tag that I made, and I got this on the internet, and this is Gettysburg. It's an encampment of one side or the other. Some more Harper's Weekly. That's a facsimile of January 21st, 1865. Tag from the kit, and there's some artwork from the day. I didn't put any real battlefield photos in here, printed off. Didn't want to offend anyone's sensibilities. There's a map of the Union and Confederate States. Some more embroidery book, tracing paper. This is from that Victorian fashion book that I have, and I pulled pages from the 1860s, 60 to 61 to 65. Pocket, that's Tsunami Rose, and this is from the internet. It's just a sample of a casualty list. I enlarged it so it's not as clear as it could be, but as clear as I could get it. Some more of that Victorian floral book. It's an envelope that I made, and in it is just an extra page from the kit that I didn't use. The lace pocket is a recipe for Johnny cakes that I got off the internet with no instructions. I just assumed you knew how to cook. Some more of that fashion book. There's the back side of the pages here. A little top tuck. ATC card from the kit, and that's Tsunami Rose. Oops. Some more Harper's Weekly. This is just a large journaling card. And this side is a paper clip. Those little the ticket paper clips, and another facsimile of some money. It's a little jelly bean soup pocket. It's on there up the back way around because I stamped it on the wrong side. But I made a little, I did make a little tag to go in there. Used a piece of the snippet roll to make a tab. And then I ran off a ton of die cut flowers and leaves, and I was looking at the negative space. I think that's got to be a way to use this. So, and then I had one piece of tracing paper. So I meant to cut two pieces, and I ended up cutting 3 pieces. So I sandwiched the negative space in the tracing paper, and then I just sewed around it and cut it with my corkscrew scissors and inked it up a little bit, and you can write on there. Makes that kind of a cool thing. A paper bag, and that's just a folded up piece of coffee dyed paper in there. It's a tag from the kit and some more money. So, a pocket with a tag that I made, and some sheet music for Lorena. This was a very popular song of the day, and if I'm remembering correctly, I do believe that some generals forbid the bands from actually, their unit bands from actually playing this, because it's such a sad song that it was kind of messing with morale a bit. Some more of that antique catalog and Harper's Weekly, and some more sheet music. A little side tuck with I'm on the internet. Handsome soldier. There's all the lace and other fluff. It's the second signature, another pocket with a tag and a telegram from Tsunami Rose. What was this? Oh, casualty list. Sample of the casualty list from Gettysburg. Got that on the internet. Doily from Junk That Treasures. Harper's Weekly. The Victorian Floral book. Another pocket that I made. There's another this casualty list by unit, or killed, wounded, missing by unit. More sheet music, embroidery book. Get it in here. Oh, it's the lyrics to John Brown's Body, which is the same tune as Battle Hymn of the Republic. Get in there. Got that on the internet. It's a tag from the kit and an altered guest check. These are really fun to make. I can see why a lot of people are doing them. They really are fun to make. So you can sit down and crank out a whole bunch of them all at once. Some more ephemera from the internet. Some more agriculture book and dictionary. Harper's Weekly. And I made some Franken paper, Franken pages, patchwork paper, whatever you want to call it, and just made an envelope out of this piece And there's paper scraps and book page scraps and some workbook scraps, and there's paint on this one, on the paper. If that can go there, or there's some vellum, or it can be used somewhere else. This is another piece of fake money and a little tiny tag from the kit. Some more painting book, doily, tag from the kit that I made into a tuck spot. It's sheet music for Dixie again, and Tsunami Rose. It's the file folders with the tab cut off. It's another, this is, trying to remember what it is. This is, battles. I love these. Little, it tells you what they are. Those are all battles. Civil War battles. Found that on the internet. Some more skirts. This flips up. Tag that I made, and some, what is it? The Civil War recipes. It's fried cakes and brown bread and crullers, I think is what it says. Got that on the internet. Some more antique embroidery. And another photograph. It's some earthworks and some cannons there. I think that's Gettysburg again. It's an altered card catalog card that I used as a tuck spot, and this is the Battle Hymn of the Republic. I got off the internet. Corner tuck, just a large tag, and this is from Tsunami Rose. Paper bag. Some more ephemera from the internet. Journal on the back. It's another side pocket, and then just tore some paper, some cheesecloth, and a die cut. And there's some more of that money. Paper clip there, and this is a recipe for how to make coffee out of sweet potatoes, and it's a telegram. This coffee was very scarce then, so they were trying to figure out ways to make coffee out of corn and sweet potatoes and chicory and acorns. Another one of those ticket paper clips all layered up with a little baby. Another lace pocket with some photo from the internet. And tracing paper and catalog. Another pocket. Oh, and here's some way to make coffee out of, trying to remember. Oh, out of okra. Okra seeds. How to make coffee. And that is it. So this will be listed in the shop. If you're interested, you can pop on over there. I did make one announcement that I will no longer be taking custom orders. Just decided not to. I won't be taking custom orders any longer, but I do, I post new journals all the time, so you can just check over the shop and see if you see anything, or there's always going to be a flip through here on the channel. So thanks for watching, and if you have any questions, please don't hesitate to ask, and I will see you next time. Bye.